I built my dream garden in my backyard a few months ago, but I still have this one empty spot in the yard that needs something interesting, so I'm going to try to build a giant checkers game using pavers and landscape rocks. My husband helped me get started by leveling the area out first while I placed an order with the Home Depot for the supplies. Within the app, I ordered everything I needed for the project with their fast 1 to 2 day delivery. This part was so tedious and my back still hasn't forgiven me, but leveling the ground with fill dirt first does make laying the pavers so much easier. And then as soon as the pavers were delivered, we got to work. So we only had to lay the white checkers since the black ones will be rock, but not gonna lie, I had to look at a picture of a checkers game like 50 times to make sure I was doing this right. I just like to overcomplicate things. And then I added a border of pavers around the edge that are going to hold all of the rocks in and give the edges a clean finish. I used the Home Depot's project calculator online to figure out exactly how many pavers I'd need, which definitely saved me so many trips that I'd be making back and forth for more. So next it was time to add the rock, and this is my favorite part because it just brings the whole thing together. And I was a little worried about the rocks getting kicked around while we play, so I actually glued them down using a rock and mulch glue so they are completely solid. I added a couple gardenia plants and a bench for the spectators, and the board was finished, so the last thing I had to do was make the game pieces. And I kind of had to get creative with these. So I ended up finding these black and white plant saucers from the Home Depot and glued them together for some fun looking checker pieces. I let them dry overnight before setting them all up on the board, and oh my gosh, look at how it turned out. This is so fun, and now this little corner of our garden is one of our favorite places to hang out, whether we're hosting friends or just having some friendly competition where I lose every single game of checkers.